Welcome to game number 8 for Bat City. We're going to go ahead and jump into the action here as Kobe Holmes is the leadoff man set. Call strike number 1. Pitching for the Encino Elite is number 3, Marco Bladeau, the 3-hole hitter. Marco comes set, pitch and delivers the second pitch to Kobe Holmes. Up and in for ball number 1. And ball outside for ball 2. So 2-1 count now on Holmes. Holmes had a really good game his last game with a single, a double, and a fly out to right field. Marco comes set. And the pitch into Holmes, up and in for ball number 3. So now 3-1 count on Holmes. He's looking for a pitch to drive here. As Marco comes set, kicks and fires it into Holmes. Called strike 2 on Holmes. So Marco's battled back here to make the count full. As Marco kicks and fires it in. Oh, up and over his head for strike number 3. So Holmes goes down swinging for out number 1. Stepping in now is Trajan Godby. He is playing left field today for Bat City. Trajan walked, singled, and grounded out the second in his 3 plate appearances just a bit ago. As Marco kicks and fires pitch number 1 to Trajan. Ball 1. Godby having a real nice tournament for Bat City. As he digs in there and is ready to go. And the pitch. As Godby drives it down the first base line, but just foul. Godby trying to send a message over here to the booth, and we read you loud and clear, buddy. All right, so now 1-1 count on Godby as he digs in there. And Marco kicks and delivers. And fouls it off for strike number 2. So Godby down 1-2 here. And the top of the first inning. No score so far. As Marco comes set and steps off. Marco comes set and fires the 1-2 pitch in. Inside to Godby. So ball 2. All right, Deuce is now wild on Godby as he's looking to do damage here with a 2-2 count. Kicks and fires it in, and Godby grounds it to the third baseman. Makes a nice play to get him out. 5-3 for out number 2. So Godby grounds out to the third baseman for out number 2. Stepping in now is Xander Kovar. Kovar having an excellent tournament here. He would like to give a shout out to his Aunt Kathy Maynard watching from Murphy, North Carolina. Xander says, "Love you, Aunt Kathy." So nice little shout out there for Aunt Kathy as Xander steps in. And Marco kicks and delivers the first pitch. And Kovar drives it up the middle for a base hit. So Kovar keeping it real, staying high, driving it up the middle for a base hit. Stepping up now is the first baseman, Caden Aguilar. Aguilar had a sacrifice RBI flyout and a grounder to the second baseman for an E4 that he scored on in the first game. Kovar gets his lead off of first. He kicks and delivers. Ball's up and away. Ball 1. Not real sure the pitcher came set on that one. Umpires may want to keep an eye on that throughout this ball game. Marco comes set and delivers. That's a balk if I've ever seen one. Thank you. All right, that's what I thought. And it looks like they are calling a warning here Nope, no warnings here. That's what I thought. No warnings in bracket play.
That's right.
And Kovar advances to second base on the balk. I got to tell you, here in the broadcast booth, nothing gets by us, folks. We're on it like a hawk.
Here we go, Kate.
All right, so I can't really read the scoreboard. And he spins and throws the second. Kovar is there in plenty of time as the ball gets away from the shortstop. All right, as the umpire corrects the scoreboard over there, should be a 1-0 count as Marco comes set, kicks and fires Aguilar. Aguilar fouls that one off for strike one. So 1-1 count on Aguilar. As Marco kicks and fires it home. Ball 2 on Aguilar. So 2-1 count on Aguilar. Kovar on second base with 2 down, looking to drive the run in. Be a huge 2-out RBI here for Aguilar if he can bring Kovar home. Kicks and delivers. Aguilar swings through that one for strike 2. So 2-2 count now on Aguilar. So 2-2 count on Aguilar, 2 outs. Deuces wild with Kovar on second base. Marco comes set. Steps off. As number 3 comes set. Kicks and fires a 2-2 pitch home to Aguilar, and he drives it up the middle for a base hit! And Kovar's rounding third. He's digging home. Center fielder, nice throw, but he's not going to get Kovar. So Kovar is safe at home. Big-time RBI single for Caden Aguilar. Scores the first run for Bat City. So Bat City jumps out 1-0 on the Encino Elite with a 2-out RBI by Caden Aguilar. Phenomenal clutch hitting right there by Aguilar. Stepping in now is Caden Wilson. Wilson singled in both at-bats in the last game. Marco comes set. Kicks and fires the first pitch to Wilson, way up for ball number 1. Wilson having an excellent tournament as he looks to continue to stay hot here. He's got a couple of dingers so far in the tournament. As Marco comes set. Kicks and fires the next pitch home to Wilson as he swings through it for strike 1. Pitch home to Wilson. He drives it towards third base. The third baseman makes a nice play, drops the ball, tries to throw out Wilson at first base, but he's safe. So E5 there as Wilson puts the ball in play, makes some work, advances the runner. So now runners at first and second with 2 down for Alex Reyna. Reyna had an excellent game earlier today with a home run and a single, 2 runs scored. AR-14 steps in, looking to do some damage here. As Marco looks in to get the sign, he comes set. Kicks and fires the first pitch to Reyna. Called strike 1. Marco comes set, fires the next pitch in, and it's up and in for ball number 1. So 1-1 count now on Reyna. Again, let's reset here. Runners at first and second, 2 down, 1-1 count. 1 run already in for Bat City. As Aguilar takes his lead off of second, Wilson off of first. Marco comes set, and he steps off, looks the runner back at second base. As he resets here. He sets and delivers the pitch into Reyna. All right, ball 2 there. So 2-1 count now on Reyna, as that pitch was a little bit low. I think we're way out here in right field, out where the dandelions grow, so sometimes it's difficult to see exactly where the pitch is as Marco throws a 2-1 in there, and it's way outside for ball 3, and the runners do not advance. So ball gets by the catcher, but the runners do not advance again. Folks, a little reminder here about Cooperstown Dreams Park. Not a lot of room between the home plate and the backstop, so if the ball gets by the catcher, very difficult for runners to advance here. And a 3-1 count. Reyna looking for something he can drive here as the runners get their leads off of first and second base. Marco pauses for a long time, takes a look back at second, and ball way in, and it hits Reyna for ball number 4. So on a 3-1 count, Reyna is hit by the pitch to load the bases up for your pitcher, Jacob Wright. So Wright looking to start things off here on the right foot. So looking to help himself out here. Help yourself to Stouffer's Pizza. All right, so we got a little conference on the mound here. So Wright steps in here, bases loaded, 2 out for Bat City. First 2 were retired, but the next few have reached here. The next 3 have reached. 2 singles, an error, and a hit by pitch, says the first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 to Jacob Wright. Wright looking to stay hot here, looking to continue doing some damage as he has throughout this entire tournament. He is really swinging a hot bat. Next pitch into Wright. And he pops it up over the second shortstop, but he goes back and makes a play. So he pops out to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning to leave the bases loaded. So 1 run across for Bat City as Wright's coming up the pitch. It's 1-0 Bat City going to the bottom of the 1st. We'll be back in just a moment. And we are back here at live action at the bottom of the 1st inning. Let's reset the defense here for Bat City. Pitching is Jacob Wright, catching Xander Kovar. First base, Caden Aguilar. Second base, Alex Reyna. Shortstop, Kobe Holmes. Third baseman is Caden Wilson. Left field, Trajan Godby. Center field, Tyler Yunt. Noah Ralston in right. As the first batter for the Encino Elite steps in, Trevor Grana. Trevor is the center fielder for the Encino Elite. As Wright is looking to get things started off on the right foot here for Bat City. Wright comes set, delivers first pitch. In there for strike 1. So Wright attacks the zone right away for strike 1. right, so ball one. So 1-1 count now on Grana as Wright delivers, and it's driven to the third baseman. Caden Wilson comes up, makes a strong throw to first base for the out. So 5-3 on the put out there for the first out for Bat City. Stepping in now for the Encino Elite is Declan Fancher. Fancher is the first baseman for the Encino Elite. Fancher bats from the left side. So be ready over here, boys. He might be coming your way. All right, so Wright comes set and delivers the first pitch to Fancher. Called strike one. Wright doing a really nice job of getting ahead of the first two batters here. Wright comes set, kicks and fires. Ball low for ball number one. So 1-1 count now on Fancher. As Wright comes set, kicks and fires it in there. Ball up and away for ball number two. So after getting ahead on the first pitch, Wright has thrown two straight balls for a 2-1 count now on Fancher. And ball low for a 3-1 count now, as Fancher has worked it into his favor. All right, so 3-1 count here is going to be looking at something to drive, so fielders be ready. Wright comes set, kicks and delivers. Ball in for ball four, so after getting ahead on the first pitch, 4 straight balls for Wright as he walks Declan Fancher. Stepping in now is the pitcher, Marco Bladeau. So your runner at first base is Fancher. As Wright comes set, steps off, looks. Fancher back off of first base. Wright comes set and fires the pitch in there as it's grounded to the third baseman. Makes a nice play. Oh! And it's dropped by the second baseman. So ball gets away from second base. And now there's runners at first and second. All right, we're back live here as Reyna has the bases loaded. Bat City up now 5-0. Called strike. Let's get caught up on the... I don't know what the count is. I don't believe anything that's out there, I'm going to be honest with you. Pitch. Reyna swings through that one for strike two. So we're going to say it's a 2-2 count, 1 out. So bases loaded, 4 runs in for Bat City. Reyna looking to do some damage here. Marco kicks and delivers. As Reyna pops it to right field, it's deep. The right fielder goes back, can't make the play. He gets over the right fielder's head as Reyna hits it hard to right field for a single. So Alex Reyna taking the ball deep the other way. Cooperstown single, advances the runners, gets an RBI in. So now it's 6-0 Bat City. Coming up to the plate now is Jacob Wright. Wright popped up to the shortstop in his last at bat. That same hit right now would be a base hit because Encino still has the infield in. And Wright gets hit by the pitch, takes first base to get another run in. So hit by pitch for Hyder, scores another run to make the score now 7-0 Bat City. And we got a pitching change here with the bases loaded, one down as Ralston is going to be stepping up to the plate. We're going to take a quick break here during the pitch change. This is your Bat City Sports Network. All right, we're back to action here in the top of the second inning. 6 runs in for Bat City. It's 7-0. Bases loaded, 1 out. Stepping in now, the first batter of the inning, Noah Ralston. He flied out to left field in his first at bat. The new pitcher is number 9, Tyler Tracel. And the first pitch to Ralston. Called strike 1. And the next pitch into Ralston. Behind him. 4, ball number 1. Not sure why he was jumping out of the way on that one. He's taken a lot of those right in the rumpus throughout this year. And the pitch to Ralston. Swings it deep to left center, and it's over the head of the left fielder as Ralston slams it to left center field for a 2 RBI single. So beautiful job of hitting by Noah Ralston as he lines it to left center for a 2 RBI hit to make the score now 9-0 Bat City. Atta baby Noah. And they called interference on the second baseman to give Wright third base. So Ralston hammers the ball to the wall in left center. So we disconnected there for a brief moment so I could have a proud papa moment. But now we're back live, so you didn't get that screamed into your ear. All right, Yunt now up. Yunt hammered the ball to center field for a single in his first AB. Runners at first and third with one down, and the pitcher steps off. As the pitcher kicks and fires it in. Yunt grounds it past third base. Foul, just foul. Down the third base line, strike one. All right, so Yunt digs in there with an 0-1 count. Trisel comes set, kicks and fires it home. Yunt swings through that one for strike two. So Yunt looking to stay hot here. Called ball one. So 1-2 count now on Yunt. As Trisel comes set, kicks and fires. Yunt stays back on it and drives it to the 5.5 hole for a base hit. Another run scores. Beautiful job of two-strike hitting by Tyler Yunt as he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it through the 5.5 hole for a single. So RBI for Yunt. Stepping in now is Jack Grames. So Grames looking to continue the train now. Come on, ride the train, and ride it. 2-2. And it's down and in for ball number one that gets away from the catcher. And Ralston was juking and jiving, but wasn't quite ready to go. So got to make sure we get a good secondary lead there so that if that ball gets away that we are moving along as it's called ball number one. Sorry, folks, that's the old coach in me. And the pitch in. Called ball number two. So 2-0 count now on Grames. Grames with the 2-0 count looking for one pitch, one spot, something he can drop the hammer on here. With runners at first and second with one down. Ralston was the first out of the inning, but we have not had a recorded out since. And called strike number one. Trisel comes set and fires it in. Ball is up and away for ball number three. So 3-1 count now on Grames. Again, 3-1 count, folks. You're really looking to do some damage. Looking for one pitch, one spot, something you can really drive. If it's not your favorite pitch, folks, you let it go by. And if you like it, you let it fly. And the pitch. Called strike two. So Trisel has worked the count full here. And he's battling up there. I tell you, he's doing a really nice job. Going from catcher to pitcher in the same inning is an extremely difficult thing to do as he's looking to do some damage here. And it's in for ball number four. So Grames walks in his first two at-bats so far today. That's going to load the bases up for Kobe Holmes. Holmes has struck out and singled in his two plate appearances so far today. And it looks like they're going to make a quick switch at third base there. And Ralston has a flat tire at third. Coach there in the clutch to get that taken care of. He jacks up the tire, takes it off, puts on the spare, and now we're ready to rock and roll. Word on the street is it's very difficult to tie your shoes with batting gloves on. All right, so bases loaded. One out for Holmes as Trisel delivers. Holmes drives it through the middle for a base hit. That's going to score at least one run as Bat City keeps the train rolling. Holmes drives it up the middle for a base hit. That's going to make your score now 11-0. Bat City as Ralston scores, and everybody advances on the play. So Bat City really just keeping the train rolling, doing some damage here in the top of the second inning. They are just rocking and rolling, I gotta tell you. And we're gonna make a quick little change here. We're gonna swap out the right fielders. And I think we're doing this so that some of these guys can warm up out in the bullpen. In now is Godby. Godby has grounded out to the third baseman and walked and scored in his last plate appearance. As Trisel comes set, and he fires it into Godby. Way up for ball number 1. So Trisel looking to limit the damage here, as it's now 11-0 Bat City. Trisel comes set, kicks and fires it in, as he throws an off-speed pitch right down central for strike 1. Trisel comes set with the 1-1 pitch. He's going to deliver it now to Godby. Godby watches that one go by for ball number 2. So 2-1 count now. Trisel delivers the next pitch to Godby. Called strike 2. So now 2-2 count on Godby. We're getting multiple requests for shout-outs, folks, and feel free to text me if you'd like, as Godby pops it to center field. Center field comes in, makes a nice play for out number 2. So Godby flies out to the center fielder, but it wasn't quite deep enough to allow the runner to take off from third to score. So now 2 down for Bat City. Stepping up now is Xander Kovar. Kovar has singled both times and has a plethora of RBIs. So bases loaded. 2 down, Kovar up. And the pitch to Kovar. Called strike 1. There's been a few pitches inside to Kovar that he has not really enjoyed, but have been called strikes. Trisel comes set, and time is called. And the pitch, and it's driven down the first base line foul. It's coming over here by the booth. It flies right by the booth. And the right fielder jumps on it to make the play. Nice job, right field. Good job, buddy. As Blue can't make the play. And it makes its way all the way to home. So now 0-2 count on Xander, as Kovar is looking to continue his hot streak with the bases loaded. 2 down. Trisel comes set and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Way up for ball number 1. So Kovar practicing good plate discipline there, wasn't chasing after that one. And the next pitch to Kovar. Down and away for ball 2. So Kovar battling back here to get the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 2. 10 runs in. Looking to do some more damage here. And the pitch into Kovar. And he pops it high and out of play. I got to tell you, if he straightened that thing out, it's going to go over that mountain range out there. So Kovar with an excellent swing on that one to get it back to 2-2. So 2-2 count, 2 outs. So 10 runs in for Bat City. As Trisel delivers to Kovar. Kovar watches that one go by for ball 3. So after getting down 0-2, Kovar has battled back to get the count full. So bases loaded, runners are off on the pitch. Ball down to Kovar for ball number 4, so another run in and another RBI for Kovar. Stepping up to the plate now, Caden Aguilar. We'd like to do a shout out to Caden's parents, Gene and Sharon Aguilar. Been watching every day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bat City Baseball. I'm sure you're enjoying this one as Caden steps up to the plate. And the pitch to Aguilar is up for ball number 1. So now 11 runs in the inning for Bat City. It is now 12-0, Bat City boys with a Z. And the pitch to Aguilar. And the ball is away for ball 2. So 2-0 count on Aguilar. As we've said throughout this broadcast, you know, sometimes we like to bring in a little bit of baseball knowledge to you. On a 2-0 count, you're really looking for something you can drive. If it's not a pitch you like, you should let it go. And called strike, so that's a prime example of what we're talking about. Aguilar did not believe he could drive that pitch, so he just let it go, even though it was a called strike. 2-1 count now on Aguilar with 2 down, bases loaded, and 2 outs. And Trisel steps off and jumps back on there. He comes set and delivers the pitch to Aguilar. Aguilar watches that one go by for ball number 3. So as we said on the 2-0 count, 3-1 count is very similar. As again, you're looking for one pitch, one spot, something you can really drive. We'll see what Aguilar does on this delivery. Ooh, right there for strike number 2. He looked like he wanted it, but he didn't pull the trigger. So bases loaded now. Runners will be off on the pitch as Trisel comes set and delivers the full count pitch to Aguilar. It's driven to right field. Aguilar hammers that ball. And it looks like 2 runs might score. And yes, 2 runs score for Bat City as Caden Aguilar drives the ball to right center field for 2 RBIs to now make the score 14-0 Bat City. The runners were off on that pitch, and so Kovar gets the third easily. And we have a meeting on the mound here of the umpires. Not sure what's going on here. As the runner is called safe indeed at home, there was some type of protest, but to no avail, as it's now 14-0 Bat City. All right, so back to action here as Bat City continues to rake here in the second inning, as the crew does here between innings. Or better yet, between games. We're not that fancy to do it between innings, but we are fancy enough to do it between games. All right, stepping in now is Caden Wilson. Wilson having a good day at the plate. And the pitch into Wilson. Ball is down for ball 1. We'd like to give a shout out to Nana and Papa Freeman in Leander. You guys have been joining us for every game, and we love that you've been doing that. And so we wanted to give you guys a quick shout out on the Bat City Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, enjoying. I'm sure you're enjoying Caden's excellent tournament as he looks to continue his hot streak. It's now 2-0 on Wilson. You guys have a lot to be proud of. And the pitch into Wilson on a 2-0 count. And woo, big swing there for Wilson. As he fouls that one off, folks. That is what we call a 2-0 swing. He was looking to hit that one over the trees past center field. And he was on it, but just fouled it off. All right, something happened there. But I got to be honest with you, I was over here dancing and not paying attention. So we're having a good old time here in the broadcast booth, and the pitch is delivered to Wilson. Okay, called strike 2. So now 2-2 count on Wilson. So 2-2 count, runners on first and third. And the pitch into Wilson. He drives it to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. It's fair as Aguilar spins and gets into second, and a RBI double for Caden Wilson as he continues his hot streak. Absolutely, as Kovar chimes in here. We got a rare Cooperstown double, folks. Usually you got to pound the ball into the corner to get a double on that. As Wilson drives it, and we're going to have a pitching change here as it's 15-0 Bat City. We'll be back in just a moment. Now Reyna steps up with runners at second and third, 2 down for Bat City, 14 runs in. As the first pitch is up for ball 1. As we now have the left-hander in, number 4, Kai Alec Breutman. So 2-0 count now on Reyna. Left-hander kicks and fires. Right down central for strike 1. Reyna looking to do some damage here with runners on second and third, and the pitch is way up for ball number 3, so 3-1 count now on Reyna. Reyna looking to live life like it's a 3-1 count, and he gets the opportunity to do it right this minute as he has a 3-1 count. Breutman kicks and delivers for ball 4, so stepping up now is Jacob Wright. Wright looking to continue his hot streak. He popped out to the shortstop and was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. He's the pitcher of record right now for Bat City as he steps in there. Looking to do some damage with the bases loaded. And 2 outs. And the first pitch into Wright is called strike. We're going to call that one the Noah Ralston special. And the pitch into Wright. Ooh, big swing there by Wright as he fouls it back 0-2. So he's got an 0-2 count now on him. Probably looking for some off-speed stuff here. At least that's what I would do. So bases loaded, 2 down, 0-2 count now on Wright. Looking to extend the lead for himself. As pitcher comes set and delivers, and it's up, and he fouls it off. Beautiful job of hanging in there by Jacob Wright. So Wright looking to extend the inning here as the pitch is in there. And it's swung through for strike 3. Wright takes off as the ball gets past the catcher. All right, so Wright swings through it for strike 3, but advances because the ball gets by the catcher. And a run scores for Bat City, and all the runners advance. All right, so Ralston steps in now with the bases loaded with 2 out. He flied out to left field and had a 2 RBI single in his last at bat as he smoked one to left center. And the pitcher comes set and delivers it into Ralston. Ralston thought about swinging at it. He thought it was a ball, but apparently the umpire disagrees and called it a strike. That is the Noah Ralston special that we talked about just a minute ago. All right, so that was definitely a ball. So ball 1, now 1-1 count on Ralston. Ralston looking to continue to hit the ball hard as he has all tournament. That ball's way up and out for ball number 2. And Ralston with the 2-1 pitch, and he pops it up down the infield and just missed that one. So 3 outs as Ralston records 2 of the 3 outs in the inning. They leave the bases loaded, but they score 15 runs. It's 16-0. Bat City will be back in the bottom of the second in just a few. So we're back here for the bottom of the second as Wright is in there. Ralston now in to catch. As he comes set and he's pitching to A.J. Seidel. Ball is up for ball one. And Wright comes set and delivers the 1-0 pitch. Right there for strike one. So 1-1 count now on Seidel. And the next pitch in. And he pops it to left center field. And the center fielder, Yunt, calls him off. Beautiful job of yelling by Tyler Yunt to let everybody know that, hey, get out of the way. I've got this ball. You better get out. For out number one. So Yunt with a beautiful job of yelling at everybody, telling them to move because I've got this sucker. Stepping in now is Cameron Curtin as Wright comes set and delivers pitch number one. A little bit out as Ralston jumps up and scoots out to grab that bad Nema Gemma. Ball number one. Wright comes set and delivers. And it's driven way out to left center field. That ball's not coming back because it's gone for a home run. So Cameron Curtin hits a solo home run to left center field to make it 16-1. Encino Elite. So nice hit there by number one. I think. Or number 8, excuse me. Cameron Curtin. As he hits a deep home run to left center to make the score 16-1. Bat City. Stepping in now, number 4, Kai Alec Breutman. As Wright comes set and delivers first pitch in there for strike one. So strike one there by Wright to get ahead 0-1. And the pitch in. And it's driven to center field right to Tyler Yunt. So lined out to Tyler Yunt as Yunt looks cool, calm, collected, just like the other side of the pillow. So 2 outs now for Bat City. Stepping up now is Dylan Stein. And the first pitch in, right down central for strike one. As Wright does a good job of continuing to pound the zone. And the pitch in, swung through for strike two. So 0-2 count now on Stein. And the pitch in. The reason there was the radio silence is because I'm shocked as to why that was called a ball. But whatever, I'm way out here. It was a delicious curveball that apparently wasn't good enough for us to be called a strike. And the pitch hits the batter on the next pitch. So Stein reaches on a hit by pitch to bring in Luke Jones. All right, so 2 down, 16-1 Bat City. As Wright is now pitching to Luke Jones. Wright comes set and fires it in there. Swung through for strike one. And the pitch by Wright. And it's popped over here out of play on the first base side. So 0-2 count now on Jones. And the pitch by Wright. Curveball in there for strike three. Yes, he gets him looking. So after the home run by Curtin, Encino Elite unable to extend any damage, so they get one run on the solo home run. Going into the top of the third, 61 Bat City. We'll see you here in just a moment. All right, we're back here to the top of the third inning. Stepping in now is Tyler Yunt. Yunt has singled both times and scored in both plate appearances. He's really hitting the ball hard right now, and he drives it high and deep to center field, and it is gone! Home run! Tyler Yunt. That's his second home run of the day. He is on absolute fire right now. This guy's El Fuego. It's 17-1 now. Bat City. As I said before, this guy is hotter than Hansel in Zoolander. Stepping in now is Jack Grames. Grames has walked in both plate appearances. And the pitch called strike one. And the next pitch into Grames. Ball's up for ball number one, I believe. I believe it's a 1-1 count. All right, we have confirmation. And the pitch in, it's ball number two. I believe he called it a strike. I'm not sure if it was, but it was called. We're having a little discussion here in the booth. So pardon us sometimes as we take a break to just kind of talk, enjoy each other's company. Maybe take a long walk on the beach on occasion. Who knows? It's now a 3-1 count on Grames. So he's looking to do damage. And all right, there's ball number four. As they have walked Grames 3 times now, they're giving him the Barry Bonds treatment. All right, stepping in now is Kobe Holmes. Holmes has struck out and singled twice and scored 2 runs in this game. Holmes drives it to right field. It's out over here in the corner, and Holmes is going to get extra bases on that as Grames hustles into third base. So a very rare Cooperstown double by Kobe Holmes as Grames advances all the way over to third. So double trouble for Kobe Holmes as Godby steps in. Godby on the day has grounded out, walked, and flied to center. And it's a ball on the first pitch to Godby. As the pitcher kicks and delivers into Godby. Called strike one. So 17-1 Bat City, runners at second and third. Godby looking to extend the damage here. And it's called strike two. So 1-2 count now on Godby. And the next pitch into Godby. As Godby fouls it back, he did a good job of waiting back on that one and fouled it off. And he kicks and fires to Godby. Godby fouls that one back. The last couple pitches have been up, but Godby's taking no chances here. When it's 17-1, you really never know what the umpire is going to call. Isn't that right, Gavin? And we have confirmation here by Gavin Aguilar, and another foul back by Godby. That's right. Dynamite dropping, Gavin. I see that broadcasting school has really paid off. And it's fouled back over here to the first base side, out of play. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, so 1-2 count still on Godby as the next pitch comes in, and he fouls it over here by the booth, and it is just out of play. I thought about go-go gadget arming that one, but
I was done with it.
John Aguilar was gonna be like House of Pain and jump around, but he couldn't quite extend out to grab that one. And the ball's up on Godby for ball two, so now 2-2 count on Godby, nobody down, runners at second and third. 17-1 Bat City. So Brightman delivers the next pitch in, and it's up for ball number 3. So Godby works the count full. He's up there battling. I got to tell you, this guy is hanging in there like a cat poster. As Brightman comes set and delivers to Godby the full pitch, and it's high for ball number 4. So great at bat by Godby there, taking no chances and earns the walk.
Let's go, 6.
Stepping in now is Xander Kovar with the bases loaded. Kovar has singled twice and walked and scored 3 runs. As the coach is coming out to talk to Alec, and he's going to change pitchers here. We're going to take a quick break during the pitch change as their warm-up is curved. We'll catch you in just a moment on the Bat City Radio Network. All right, we're back to action here with the bases loaded. Nobody down, 1 run in already for Bat City as Kovar steps in. Kovar has singled twice, walked, and scored 3 runs. First pitch into Kovar, called strike 1. Kovar looking to stay hot here. I would look up what he's batting, but I'm pretty sure it's probably 700-ish by now. And the pitch into Kovar. He drives it deep to left center, and it's off the wall for a single, a 2 RBI single by Kovar. I thought that ball was going to go through the wall because that plywood can't hold up, but it must have hit a 2x4 on the backside to bounce back in. So 2 RBI single for Xander Kovar. That's going to be a Cooperstown single, as Kovar has had tons of those so far. So runners at first and second. 3 total runs in now in the inning for Bat City. Coming in now is Caden Aguilar as the first pitch floats in there for, I believe, a strike. So 3 runs in now. It's 19-1 Bat City. And the next pitch, Aguilar stays on it and drives it to left center for a base hit, as the bases are going to be now loaded as everybody goes up a base. Great job by Caden Aguilar taking the ball the other way. So bases loaded now for Caden Wilson. Wilson on the day has grounded into E5. That's an error on third baseman. He has an RBI single and a double and scored a run. So Wilson steps up with the bases loaded, nobody down. The pitcher now for Encino is number 6, and it's a grounder to second base. Second baseman comes up, throws it to second. Second baseman turns it over, but he can't quite get the double play. So 4-6 on the putout, and that's out number 1 for Bat City. So the run scores. Runners now at first and third as Reyna steps in. Reyna has walked, singled, and been hit by a pitch so far. First pitch into Reyna. He drives it to left field, but the left fielder is on it, and he gets by him for a single, and that's going to score a run. So Reyna drives the ball to left field that the left fielder can't handle for a single to score another run. I put it down as a hit all day long, twice on Sunday. So runners at first and second now for Jacob Wright. Wright has popped out to shortstop, hit by pitch, and struck out, but reached on a pass ball. So the pitcher now is number 6, Luke Jones. So strike 1. As they swap left fielders. So runners at first and second, 1 down for Bat City. Wright's in there, and he's got 1 strike on him. And the pitch into Wright. Called strike 2. We got to know with a 20, let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to 1 game, guys. This zone is going to expand a little bit, so you got to be ready to adjust to it. And it's an 0-2 pitch on Wright. He swings through that one for strike 3. So second out as Jones strikes out Wright. Stepping up now is Noah Ralston. Ralston has flied out to left, popped out to the pitcher, and had a 2 RBI single to left center. So the outfield is playing deep here for Ralston, as they should. And the pitch into Ralston. And he dribbles it back to the pitcher. He's hustled down first base. So he just misses it, as it's 1-3 for the putout for out number 3. So 5 runs in for Bat City. Your score is now 21-1. We'll catch you on the bottom of the third here in just a few moments. This is your Bat City Sports Network. we're back here to the bottom of the third inning. It's 21-1 Bat City. Stepping in now for the Encino Elite is Sutton Frost. And it's confirmed because I can hear their fans chanting for Sutton. So, glad to know I can keep a scorebook. And the pitch into Sutton is a ball. So, while the strike zone has expanded for Bat City, well, never mind, I'll shut up. And it's driven to third base, foul, as it gets past the umpire, so EU over there. 4, strike 1. Coming into pitch now for Bat City is number 15, Caden Wilson. So Wilson now pitching for Bat City as he kicks and fires it in there. Strike 2 as Frost swings through that one. So 1-2 count now on Frost. As Wilson looks into the sign of Ralston, he kicks and fires it in there. And it's a grounder to third base. Colby Holmes gets over there, throws it over to Jack Grames, and plenty of time for the out. So grounder 5-3 for out number 1. Stepping in now is Michael McKeon, the third extra hitter for the Encino Elite. So 1 down, nobody on. Bottom of the third, 21-1, Bat City. And Wilson delivers, then first pitch in. Ball is up for ball 1. To McKeon. Folks, I got to tell you, this is an amazing experience for these young men. Whether they've lost every game they've come here to play, whether they've won every game, or whether they're somewhere in the middle, it's a magical experience here at Cooperstown Dreams Park for these young men, as they have the ability to go downtown to the Hall of Fame and check out the other wonderful baseball shops down there, eat at the delicious restaurants in the area, and enjoy the company of their friends in the barracks. So, as Wilson throws it in there for ball 2, so 2-1 count now on McKeon. And Wilson from the windup delivers the 2-1 pitch in there as Ralston scoots over for ball 3. So 3-1 now. As I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with the Encino Elite crowd over there, as their fans and their players are still up into this game. And the pitch by Wilson, right down central, and it's line to Reyna for out number 2. So Reyna scoots over to his right just a tick to snag that liner for out number 2. So McKeon hit it on the button. Unfortunately, that button was right at Reyna for Encino. Stepping up to the plate now is Trevor Grana, the leadoff hitter. He grounded out to the third baseman in his first at bat. All right. So, delightful, refreshing cup of water brought over to the broadcast booth by Nana Cover. Thank you so much, Nani. We appreciate the love and support that you bring to the broadcast booth every single time we're out here. And that pitch was called a ball, and that means I need to mark it in my scorebook. Ball is down and away for ball number 2, so 2-0 count now on Grana. Woo. That was cool and refreshing. As Wilson from the windup delivers, and it's deep and way gone. That ball's not even close to coming back, as it's a solo home run for Grana, as he absolutely crushed that ball deep to center field. Folks, you're not really living until you've given up a home run here in Cooperstown. So welcome to the club, Caden Wilson. So 2 down now, it's 21-2, Bat City. As Coach Cryer goes out to the mound for some words of inspiration, we're going to take a quick break here on the Bat City Sports Network. back to action here as Wilson is delivering to Fancher. Fancher in his first at bat walked. So ball one in there to Fancher. Top of the third, 2 out. It's 21-2. Bat City. As Wilson delivers the next pitch in, it's down again for ball number 2. So 2-0 count now on Fancher. As Fancher digs in there from the left side, Wilson from the windup delivers the next pitch. I believe that was called ball 3. So 3-0 count now on Fancher. And the next pitch delivered in there. Right there for strike 1. So 3-1 count now on Fancher. As Wilson is looking to make a comeback here from a 3-0 count. Next pitch is delivered in there. And it's grounded up the middle for a base hit by Fancher. So ground ball right through the middle for a base hit. So after a ground out and a line out, home run, single, bringing in Marco Ladeau. Marco reached on an error by the second baseman as the third baseman came up to make the force out at second, but Reyna couldn't handle it. So runner at first, 2 down, as Marco digs in and Wilson gives the A-OK sign. As Wilson comes set, and he fires it in there. Ball is up over Ralston's head. He comes and picks it up, and the runner is over to second base safely on the wild pitch. So ball 1 to Marco as the umpires scramble around to their spots. In this game, we have 3 umpires as the number of games are beginning to dwindle down. And that ball was hit way out of here for a 2-run homer by Marco Ladeau. So it is now 21-4, Bat City. So after the first 2 batters got out, a home run, a single, and another home run, 3 straight runs scored by Encino. It's now 21-4, Bat City. Stepping up now is Tyler Treisel. Treisel struck out looking in his first plate appearance. Treisel hits from the left side.
All right, your way here. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Get last out. Come on.
First pitch in to Treisel. Right there for strike 1. Nice delivery to get ahead. 0-1. Next pitch in. Right there for strike 2. So Treisel has let the first 2 go right by for 2 strikes. Wilson has him down now 0-2. Let's see if Wilson is going to be careful here, if he's going to attack. And the pitch in. A little bit out for ball 1. So good idea to leave it out there to see if he can get Treisel to chase, but he's not having any of it. So ball 1 now to Treisel as Wilson kicks and delivers. And it's popped to left field as the shortstop Kovar goes out and it bounces off his glove. So left fielder and shortstop were converging on the play, and nobody can make the play. To bring in now Roman Ponde.
Let's go.
Roman lined out to the pitcher in his first at bat. As Wilson comes set and fires the next pitch in. Swung through strike number 1. So these last couple batters, Wilson doing a real nice job of getting ahead. Now it's time for the Bat City defense to make a play. Here we go. And the next pitch in by Wilson. And it's grounded to Kovar. He takes the easy play to second base. 6 unassisted. So after the first 2 runners get out, the next 3 runners score to give them 4. So it's now 21-4. Bat City going into the top of the 4th. This is your Bat City Radio Network. All right, we're back now at the top of the 4th inning, 21-4, Bat City. Stepping up now is Tyler Yunt. Yunt has singled twice and homered and scored 3 runs. So he's obviously doing some damage today. As the first pitch is thrown in there for ball 1. So 1-0 count now on Yunt. As Jones kicks and fires the pitch in there to Yunt. And he fouls it over to the third base side. Yunt has really found his groove here in Cooperstown. And the pitch is delivered. Yunt hits it up in the air to left field. It's deep as the left fielder can't quite make the play. So Yunt is digging in for second base and gets in there easily. So Yunt with a leadoff double to start things off right for Bat City. This guy's on absolute fire today. 4 for 4 day with 2 singles, a double, and a home run. That's right, he is a triple away from the cycle. Now, here's the deal. If you get a triple here in Cooperstown, and you are fast like lightning, quick like thunder. And now Stex Grames. Grames has walked all 3 times. They're giving him the Barry Bonds treatment. As the first pitch is in there for a strike. One of the few strikes that they have thrown him today. And Jones kicks and fires it to Grames. And 2 strikes now on Grames. He's already had just about as many strikes in this at bat as he's had all day. As Jones looks in, gets the sign with an 0-2 count to Grames, and the pitch is in the dirt, and it gets by, and Yunt advances to third on the play. So wild pitch, advances Yunt to third. So ball 1 on Grames. So 1-2 count. Jack is looking to attack. Graham swings through that one for strike 3. So 1 down as Graham strikes out for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now to the plate is Kobe Holmes. Holmes struck out, has singled twice and doubled and scored 3 runs. So Yunt now at third with 1 down as Jones comes set, fires the pitch into Holmes. Ball is down and in for ball 1. As Jones comes set and delivers the next pitch to Holmes. Holmes drives it through the 5.5 hole for a RBI single. So Kobe continuing the hot streak here. This guy is really raking today and gets an RBI single there to make the score now 22-4 Bat City. Stepping up now is Trajan Godby. Godby has walked twice, flied out, and grounded out to third base. So Holmes, your runner at first, as Jones comes set and delivers. And it's a called strike, but it's a pass ball. So called strike, but a pass ball as Holmes advances to second. So 0-1 count on Godby. Looking to do some damage here. And the pitch into Godby. Up for ball 1. So 1-1 count now. As Jones comes set and delivers the pitch to Godby. Godby hits it hard to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up, makes a nice throw to first base to get the out. So 6-3 on the put out there for out number 2. As Holmes stays at second base. Stepping up to the plate now is Xander Kovar. Kovar has singled 3 times and walked and scored 4 runs in his 4 plate appearances. Oh, stepping in now for Kovar is going to be George Farley. So G4 coming in for Xander Kovar. Farley is the sub. Farley has been hobbled by an ankle injury, but is coming in to see what he can do. As Jones comes set and fires the first pitch into Farley. Farley lets it go for strike 1. Farley looking to do some damage as Jones digs in. He comes set and fires the 0-1 pitch into Farley. Called strike 2. Jones takes a little bit off of that one. Floats it in there for strike 2. So 0-2 count now on Farley. 1 run in to make it 22-4 Bat City. As Jones comes set at the chest and delivers into Farley. As Farley battles, he fouls it off. So 0-2 pitch on Farley. Holmes gets his lead off a second and the pitch into Farley. He drives it to the shortstop who jumps up and makes the play. So out number 3 as Farley lines it to the shortstop. So 1 run in for Bat City. It's 22-4 Bat City as we go to the bottom of the 4th. This is your Bat City Radio Network. All right, we're back to action here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Remember, there's a 12-run rule after 4 here, so Bat City's looking to limit the damage here so that we can end this one and move on to the next one as Wilson kicks and fires it in. Ball out for ball number 1 for A.J. Seidel. So ball 1 to Seidel. Seidel in his first at bat, flied out to center field. And the pitch fouled off for strike number 1. I've been doing that like all game, dude. All right, so Ralston readjusts everything back there behind the plate as Wilson looks in to get the sign. Winds and delivers, and it's hit foul over by the first base side. We want to remind everyone over here, no banging on the walls, as nobody's paying attention to me, which is par for the course, except for those of you listening at home. Thank you for tuning in. As Wilson winds and delivers, a little bit out and away for ball number 2, so 2-2 count now on Seidel. Wilson kicks and fires it in there. Called ball 3, so Seidel has worked the count full as Wilson's looking to put him away here. And the delivery in, and he bounces it up over to the second baseman. Godby charges it and gets him out at first base. So way to hustle over here, buddy. As 14 hustles down the line, but can't quite get there in time. So 4-3 on the putout for out number 1. So good job there by Trajan Godby, as the first bounce was really high in the air, and it's kind of hard to judge those sometimes, but he's patient, comes up with the play, and makes a good throw to Graves for out number 1. Stepping up now is Cameron Curtin. Curtin hit a long home run in his first at bat. I mean a long home run. And the pitch in. And he hits it way high in the air to center field. Yount comes under that one, and it's out number 2 as Yount makes the play easily for out number 2. So one more out, and this ball game is over. As the Encino Elite crowd is really getting into this, they're doing a really nice job of, they're just battling to the end. So got to give it up to their players and their fans, really battling the entire way. And the pitch in to number 4, called a ball to Kai Alec Breutman. So ball number 1 to, I believe I heard them chanting his name, Alec. And the next pitch in, and it's driven a fly ball to left field. Camped under it is the left fielder, Alex Reyna, and that's the ball game. Your final score, 22-4, Bat City, as this one is now in the books. We're going to see you here in just a little bit. Let me confirm the time for you, so that way you can tune in to the next Bat City action. Next game will be right here on field number 15 at 6:30. So please be sure to tune in at 6:30 as Bat City will be taking on the winner of the 18 versus the 54 seed. We will be back here in just about a half hour. So be sure to tune in at 6:30 to Bat City Radio Network. We'll catch you on the flip. Mic check, 1, 2, test, test, test. right, we're now here live for some Bat City baseball action. Bat City, your visitors in blue, Icon Elite, the home team in white. Elite just won their last game, 13-2. And let's set the defense for Icon Elite. The batting leadoff, playing center field, Jakari Fleming. Shortstop, Maddox Land, batting second, Nash Pierce. The pitcher, batting third, Hayden is batting, Hayden Cook, because I can't read my own handwriting. Batting fourth, Dalton Jackson, batting fifth, playing third, Hayden Phillips, playing first. Batting sixth, Grant Walters, second baseman. Batting seventh, Carter Hoft, catching. Batting eighth, and Jackson Kramer, the left fielder, batting ninth. So Pierce starts with 2 straight strikes to Holmes. Same batting lineup for your Bat City boys. As he kicks and fires to Holmes. Holmes puts the bat out there, hits it to the second baseman who stays down on it and makes the play. So 4-3 on the put out for the first out of the ball game for Bat City. Stepping up now is Trajan Godby. Godby is the left fielder for your Bat City boys. Godby having a real nice day at the plate with a couple of walks, some groundouts, and, 3 walks and a single. So Godby looking to continue his great work here as the first pitch is pumped right in there for strike one by Pyrus, number 1. All right, and the next pitch, ball's up for ball number 1. So 1-1 count now on Godby. And the next delivery into Godby. Ooh, right at the knees for a called strike. So 1-2 count now. So 1-2 count now on Godby as he's looking to do some damage here in the pitch. Godby looks at it for strike number 3, so 2 up, 2 down for the Icon Elite. As Nash has a couple of good first couple of batters here. Stepping up now is Xander Kovar. Kovar, I'm not sure that you can get him out right now. Kovar's been one of the hottest hitters in this tournament so far, as the first pitch is a ball. So ball 1 on Kovar. And the next pitch into Kovar. Kicks and fires. Ball lone way for ball 2. So 2-0 count on Kovar, looking for something he can drive here. As Nash kicks and fires. Kovar didn't like that one. It's ball 3, so 3-0 count now on Kovar. Looks like Icon Elite has done some scouting. Not really challenging Kovar at this point. As Nash kicks and fires it in there. Right down central for strike 1. So 3-1 out on Kovar. Looking for something he can really hammer. Your defense, the left fielder, is basically with his back up against the wall. And kicks and delivers. Ball 4 for Kovar. So Kovar walks. And now steps up to the plate, Caden Aguilar. Aguilar having a real nice tournament. In the last game, he singled 3 times and walked first game today. He had a sacrifice RBI and scored a run because of an error by the second baseman. As Nash comes set, throws over to first and a quick move, but Xander Kovar is back in time. So Aguilar looking to do some damage here, hoping that Bat City can get ahead here in the top of the first inning with 2 down. Kicks and fires. Way outside, catcher does a nice job of jumping out there to grab that ball for ball 1. As Nash steps off to get into The pitch is delivered in there, and it's down for ball 2, so 2-0 count now on Aguilar. Nash is now throwing from, wait a minute, he keeps addressing the rubber from the windup position and then goes into the stretch. 2-0 count for Aguilar. He's looking to do some damage here on the pitch as Kovar takes off the throw down to second base. Not in time, so stolen base for Xander Kovar. Nice job as Aguilar has strike 1 on him now. So 2-1 count, Kovar at second base. As Bat City looking to take a 1-0 lead as Aguilar gets ready for the 2-1 pitch from Nash. Ball is down for ball 3. So 3-1 count now on Aguilar, looking for a pitch he can drive here. As Nash comes set, kicks and fires at 3-1. Aguilar doesn't like it, and it's ball 4. So after getting the first 2 outs of the inning, Nash has walked the next 2 batters. Stepping up to the plate now is Caden Wilson. As the coach comes out to talk to Nash, we're going to tell you a little bit about Wilson's day. Wilson has reached on an error. He singled, doubled, and grounded out in the last game. In game number 1 today for Bat City, Wilson singled twice, so he's having a real nice day today. All right, so coach comes and gives some inspiration to his pitcher Nash as Wilson digs in. All right, so 2 down for Bat City as Wilson looks to do some damage here. He kicks and fires it in. And Wilson grounds it over by the third base dugout. Foul for strike 1.
Let's go, Caden!
Wilson digs in there looking for something he can drive here, something to do some damage with. And he fouls it off for strike 2. So Wilson now has 2 strikes on him. So runners at first and second, 0-2 count with 2 down. Bat City hoping to scratch a few runs across here in the first inning.
Let's go, Wilson!
Nash comes set at the belt. Kicks and fires to Wilson. Wilson fouls it back straight up out of play.
Keep battling, baby, keep battling!
Great job battling up there by Caden Wilson. Just like you knew he would. All right, so again, runners at first and second. 0-2 count on Wilson, 2 down. Icon Elite looking to get out of here unscathed, and the next delivery into Wilson. Called strike 3 as he gets Wilson looking. So after a couple of walks, Wilson goes down looking. Going into the bottom of the first, it's 0-0. We'll be back in just a moment. here we are back to Bat City Baseball. It's now the bottom of the first. Stepping up to the plate for the Icon Elite is Jakari Fleming. Fleming won the Roadrunner event in this tournament, which means he is absolutely the fastest kid out there. So boys, be ready. He's got some speed. And a little bit of a delay here. All right, now we're set for some action as Kovar comes set and delivers the first pitch into Fleming. Ball is down for ball number 1. Setting your Bat City defense, Xander Kovar on the mound pitching. Noah Ralston is the catcher. Caden Aguilar first base. Alex Reyna second base. Colby Holmes at shortstop. Caden Wilson third. Out in left field is Trajan Godby as Fleming swings through the second pitch for strike number 1. Your center fielder, Tyler Yunt, and your right fielder is Jacob Wright. All right, so 1-1 count on Fleming as Kovar kicks and fires it in there. Right at the knees. And apparently that was a ball, even though it was called a strike when we were batting. Yes, I said it on the air, because I know the umpires aren't listening in. I call it like I see it, ladies and gentlemen. And it swung right through for strike number 2. So, after a borderline call does not go Bat City way, Kovar comes back for strike number 2. So 2-2 count now on Fleming as Kovar comes set and fires the 2-2 pitch in. And it's thrown behind Fleming for ball number 3. So Kovar attempts an off-speed pitch that gets a little bit crazy, a little bit wild. Kovar comes set and fires the full count pitch into Fleming. Called ball 4. So Fleming walks on a 3-2 pitch. Stepping in now from the left side is the shortstop, Maddox Land. And Kovar comes set as Fleming takes off, and it's popped foul past the third base side. All right, and Kovar throws over to first base. So Land fouls the first one off as Fleming is looking to take off here. He doesn't take a huge lead, but if you're the Roadrunner, you don't need to. Kovar comes set and fires as Fleming takes off. Ralston comes up, makes a nice throw, but Fleming is there in plenty of time. So with Fleming's speed, Ralston has no chance on that, but makes a nice throw anyway. As Fleming is now at second base, looking to take third. I'm assuming on this pitch. Kovar comes set, kicks and fires to Land. Ball is up and away, and it gets away from Ralston, and Fleming takes third base easily. So the ball gets away from Ralston, and Fleming is now on third base. So walk, stolen base, and a wild pitch makes it 2-1 count now on Land with Fleming at third base. Kovar comes set and fires it into the shortstop, and it's a called ball for ball number 3.
Let's go, Xander!
We're struggling over here to figure out what the strike zone is. As Kovar comes set and delivers, and it's flied over to the left side, but way out of play for strike number 2. So full count now on Maddox Land, the left, batting from the left-hand side. And Kovar delivers the full count pitch. Land flies it over to the left side again, and it's out of play again. Almost the same exact spot as the last pitch. So again, full count here on Land. He's up there battling as Kovar's looking to put him away for the first out. Kovar delivers, and it's fouled again, almost to the exact same spot 3 times in a row. It's almost like you couldn't do that 3 straight times if you tried, but Land did it. So Kovar looks in, gets the full count sign, and Land smokes it into left center as Yunt tries to make the play, almost gets him out, but a run scores anyway. So 1-0 as Land hits an RBI single into left center field. Yunt came up with that pretty quick and made it a great throw to first base, but not quite in time. Now is the pitcher, Nash Pars. Nash is up there looking to do some damage with nobody out. Kovar looks him back, comes set, and fires the pitch in home. And throws strike 1. So Xander throws an off-speed pitch. So 0-1 count on Nash. Kovar looks the runner over. He comes set and delivers. And the ball's outside. It gets past Ralston. And Land gets to second base easily. So 1-1 count now on Nash. Runner at second is Land. As Kovar comes set. Kicks and fires. Ball's in the dirt. Ralston scoops that one out. So now 2 balls and 1 strike on Nash. Kovar comes set, looks the runner back at second base. A couple times, kicks and fires it. The ball is in. Ralston can't handle it as Land advances to third base. So 3-1 pitch now. We're going to take a quick timeout as Coach George Farley talks to his catcher. All right, we're back to action here, so 3-1 count now on Nash. As Land has advanced to third, and he kicks and fires it in there. It's a 3-1 count, and it's deep to right center field, and it's gone for a 2-run home run. So Nash, with a 3-1 count, hits a home run to right center field to make the score now 3-0, Icon Elite. All right, so now steps in Hayden Cook, the right fielder. Cook is the cleanup hitter. And the pitch into Cook, down in the dirt for ball 1. So lack of energy so far here for the Bat City boys. As Kovar comes set, kicks and fires the next pitch in. Called strike one. As he throws it inside. As Cook spins, but Ralston frames it in there for strike one. Good job, Kovar. Xander comes set and delivers the next pitch for ball number 2. So 2 on count now on Cook. As Kovar comes set and delivers the pitch. Fouled back. 2-2 count now on Cook. Nobody down, 3 runs in already for the Icon Elite. Kovar looking to limit damage here. As Kovar comes set and kicks and fires it in. And it's driven to center field right at Tyler Yunt. So he hammers the ball, but Yunt is there. So line out to Yunt for out number 1. I got to tell you, Yunt is playing a fantastic center field today. And he's getting everything that's hit anywhere close to his vicinity. Stepping up now is Dalton Jackson, the third baseman for your Icon Elite. So Kovar looking to pitch to Dalton Jackson here, the third baseman. And first pitch for a ball. So ball 1 to Jackson. Ralston looks over to get a sign, and he delivers the message to Kovar as he comes set and kicks and fires it in there. Ball's up and in for ball 2. So 2-0 count now on Dalton Jackson. So 2-0 count on Jackson as Kovar looks in for the sign. He comes set and delivers a 2-0 pitch. And the ball is in for ball 3. 3-0 count on Jackson. All right, we're back to action. 3-0 count now on Dalton Jackson. And Kovar kicks and delivers. Right at the knees for strike 1. I got to tell you, folks, that was a beautiful pitch as the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Gobby said live there. And I completely agree with him. We should live right there at the knees. And the pitch is delivered, and it's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. So Jackson hits the 3-1 pitch to center field for a base hit. Stepping up now, the first baseman, Aiden Phillips. So Dalton Jackson gets his lead off of first base as Kovar looks in to Aiden Phillips, right-handed batter. Kovar comes set and fires it in. Called strike 1. So beautiful pitch there by Kovar to start him off with a strike. So 1 down, 3 runs in, runner at first base. Kovar looks him back. Kovar comes set and delivers the pitch in there. Call ball, so ball one to Phillips. Kovar comes set. And Jackson takes off, and it's a foul ball over here by the first base side. Way out of play. Kovar looks in and he steps off. So 1-2 count now on Phillips. As Jackson takes his lead off of first base. Kovar kicks and fires as Jackson takes off, and it's a ground ball to third base. And it gets through Wilson and it hits off of his shin. As Jackson advances to second. So error on Caden Wilson there. As Ralston goes out to talk to Kovar, give him some words of inspiration. All right, so runners at first and second, 3 runs in, 1 out. As Kovar comes set, he kicks and fires it in there, and it's a line drive to left field, and Godby can't quite make the play. As the ball gets to the wall, this is going to score at least 1, maybe 2 runs. Holmes turns and throws it in home. Oh, and the batter he is out at home plate for sliding head first, though you're not allowed to slide head first here in Cooperstown. So 1 run scores. Phillips galloping around. And he's called out at home for sliding head first as Walters makes it all the way around to third base. So we're going to give Walters a double. He advances on the throw. But Phillips is out at home for sliding into home. Head first. You're not allowed to do that here in Cooperstown. I have no idea how I'm going to mark that in the book, but let's just say it's 2 outs. Stepping in now is Carter Hoft, the catcher. Kovar kicks and delivers, and it's pop foul over here by the booth, and it's out of play. So foul ball, strike 1 on Carter. Kovar kicks and fires it in there. It's fouled back for strike 2 onto the field behind us. So 0-2 count now. So 2 down, 4 runs in for Icon Elite. Kovar kicks and fires it. A little bit up for ball number 1. So good idea there by Kovar. But he could not get Carter to bite. Kovar comes set. He kicks and fires it in there. And swung through strike 3 for the 3rd out. So 4 runs in for Icon Elite as we go into the top of the 2nd inning. Up for Bat City, it's going to be Wright, Ralston, and Rayner, Wright, and Ralston. We'll be back in just a moment on your Bat City Sports Radio Network. right, we're back to action here in the top of the second inning. Up first for Bat City is going to be Alex Rayner. Rayner having an excellent day at the plate, playing a phenomenal second base. AR-14 ready to gun these guys down. Doing some damage. Raking. Hammering. And the pitch is right down the middle of the plate for strike number 1 on Rayner. So 0-1 now to Rayner. As Nash is in for his second inning of work, he pitches to Rayner. Rayner swings right through that one for a strike 2. Looks like it took a little bit off of that one, as Rayner was gearing up for the old number 1, but that's not what he got. So 0-2 count now on Rayner. Nash way ahead in the count, and he kicks and fires in. Up and out for ball number 1. So 1-2 count now on Rayner. As Nash kicks and fires. Ball way down and out for ball number 2. So 2-2 count now on Rayner. Rayner had a couple of singles and a walk in the last game with a hit by pitch. First game today, he homered and singled. Kicks and fires it in. Rayner battles, so nice job by Alex Rayner there to fight that one off. So still 2-2 count on Alex. As Nash kicks and fires at the Rayner. Ball 3. So Rayner has worked the count full.
Let's go, Alex.
As Nash kicks and fires the full count pitch into Rayner. Ball is up for ball 4, so Rayner battles up there and earns a walk. Stepping up now is Jacob Wright. Wright having a great day. He's had just an amazing tournament. As he's got 1 home run so far on the day, looking to add to that count. So Rayner at first. AR-14 gets a lead off of first as Jacob Wright steps in looking to do some damage. Quick pitch there by Nash for ball 1. Alright, so Nash looks Rayner off over first base, looks in for the sign, throws back over to Rayner, and it hits Rayner. As G3 looks over here, gives us a smile. And I think you know what's going on. You can see it in the camera. All right, everyone. We're going to let Rayner walk this one off here. All right, so back to action here. Wright has a 1-0 count now. Icon a lead up 4-0 as Rayner takes his lead off first and hustles back. Doesn't want to experience that again. As Rayner takes the lead off of first. Pitch into Wright. Ball low. Wright didn't like that one, so 2-0 count now on Wright. So 2-0 count. Wright looking to do some damage here. He swings right through that one for strike 1. So good cut on a 2-0 pitch. But he couldn't quite get that one for strike number 1. So good approach by Wright. Looking for something to drive here on 2-1. Kicks and delivers. Wright fouls it back. He was right on that one for strike number 2. So now 2-2 count on right. As Nash battles back from an initial 2-0 hole. AR-14 gets his lead off of first and delivers a 2-2 pitch, and right reaches out and pops it into right center. And Jakari makes an amazing play and doubles him off of first base. I cannot believe how far Fleming went over to grab that ball. 8 ran all the way over to short right field, dove, and happened to keep the ball in his glove as it looked like it was going to pop out. That was an amazing play, and he doubles Reyna off of first base. So crazy play there by Jakari Fleming, your fastest man. All right, so now steps in with 2 out is Noah Ralston. Ralston looking for something here to get Bat City going, and the pitch in as Ralston flies it high in the air to the shortstop and goes back and makes the play. So after an initial walk, an amazing play by the center fielder to double him off, and Ralston pops up to the shortstop for 3 outs. So we'll go to the bottom of the second, 4-0. All right, so we're back here for the bottom of the second inning here as Icon Elite comes up to bat. Their left fielder, 9-hole hitter Jackson Kramer steps up. We're going to do our best here to keep up with any substitutions that's made because Icon Elite has 3 subs in their lineup. So as those come in, we'll do our best to make sure that you're aware of what's going on. They bat 9 in the lineup and have 3 subs. As Kovar looks for the first delivery into Kramer, and he kicks and fires. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. So bottom of the second inning, first batter up is Jackson Kramer as Kovar comes set, kicks and fires. Called strike. So Kovar continuing to attack that inside corner, and he's getting the call from the home plate umpire. Kovar comes set and fires the 1-1 pitch in. Ball down and away for ball 2. So 2-1 pitch as Kovar looks in to get signed from Ralston. He comes set delivers. And it's fouled back for strike number 2. So 2-2 count now on Kramer, as Icon Elite's looking to turn the lineup over here. Kovar comes set, kicks and fires. Throws a curveball that's popped up to the second baseman, Alex Reyna. Reyna camps under it, makes a call, and makes the out. So pop out to the second baseman, Alex Reyna, for out number 1. Coming back in now to turn the lineup over is Jakari Fleming. Fleming walked and stole every base known to man to score in the first inning. And Fleming made an absolutely crazy, amazing play in center field in the last inning to rob a hit away from Jacob Wright and double up Reyna off first. Kovar and Ralston working to get on the same page here. 1 down as Kovar comes set, kicks and delivers. Fleming swings through it for strike number 1. So 1 strike on Fleming. Kovar looks in for the sign to Ralston. He comes set. He kicks and fires it in there. And Fleming hits it over here by the first base dugout, and everybody ducks for cover. So strike number 2 on Fleming, 0-2 count. As everybody over here by first base was kung fu fighting, they were fast as lightning. And the 0-2 pitch in, and Fleming flies it way out of here to left field. So on an 0-2 count, Fleming hits a solo home run to put Icon Elite up 5-0. I guess if you're going to hit it over the fence, you don't really need speed. Alright, so 5-0 Icon Elite. As stepping in now is Maddox Land. Land in his first at-bat singled. And he hits a home run deep to left center field. So back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches. And it's now 6-0 Icon Elite. So after getting Jackson Kramer to pop out to the second baseman, 2 straight homers for Icon Elite. And it looks like we're going to make a pitching change here as Jacob Wright's coming in. We'll be back here in just a few moments on the Bat City Radio Network. All right, we're back to action here in the bottom of the second inning, 6-0 Icon Elite. Stepping in now is the pitcher, Nash. In his first at bat, Nash hit a home run as Wright comes set and kicks and fires the Nash. Ball in the dirt for ball one. So Wright looking to limit the damage here as there's one out now in the bottom of the second inning. 2 runs in so far for Icon Elite. Wright comes set, kicks and fires, and it's a little dribbler up the middle. Reyna tries to make the play and cannot make the play, so little dribbler for a base hit by Nash there. So it would have taken an amazing play to get that out there as Nash was flying down the line. All right, so now stepping in is Hayden Cook. Cook flied out to center field in his first at bat. Well, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop, and it goes through the shortstop's legs for an error. So E6 allows the runners to advance. Tailor-made double play ball, but nothing to avail from that. Stepping in now is Dalton Jackson. Jackson singled and scored in his first at bat. Wright comes set, kicks and fires, and it's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Young gets over there quickly and he throws it in, and nobody there for the cutoff. And Ralston tries to get the runner out of third base, and he's there safely. So nobody home for the cutoff there as Yunk comes up and makes the right play, but nobody was there to cut the ball off. So another run scores as Bat City is now losing fundamentals. And the score is now 7-0, Icon Elite. And it's past the catcher, and nobody scores. And the runner takes off from third base and scores. Not sure what we're doing over here, but we're just kind of tossing the ball around. So a run scores on an error. I don't really know, and the pitch is outside, and Ralston just throws it back to right as Jackson steals second base easily. A 1-0 count now on Aiden Phillips, and his ball is driven to left field, and it's gone for a home run. So 2-run homer for Phillips makes the score 10-0 Icon Elite. We're going to take a quick break here on your Bat City Radio Network. we're back to action here as Grant Walter hits a solo home run for Bat City. And it looks like we're going to make a pitching change here, and we'll be back in just a moment. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Xander went out to go get some sunglasses, so no pitching change. We'll stay right here. So 11-1 now, Icon Elite. Right, pitches, and it's fouled off to the first base side. Alright, so right comes set, kicks and delivers. Ball in the dirt. So 1-1 count now on Carter Heift. Carter struck out in his first at bat. And ball is way out for ball number 2, so 2-1 count now on Carter. And the pitch is delivered, and it's a ground ball to shortstop. Holmes comes up and throws it high as Carter beats it out. So E6 as we move down to the 9-hole hitter, Jackson Kramer. Had some costly errors in this inning for Bat City, as they're now going to make a substitution as number 10, the catcher, gets a courtesy runner. So 1 out for Bat City, as the first out of the inning was Jackson Kramer, and they have not recorded an out since. And Wright throws a pitch high for ball number 1. As Wright kicks and delivers. Ball in the outside corner for strike 1, so 1-1 count now on Jackson Kramer. Kramer popped out to the second baseman in his last at bat. As Wright comes set, kicks and delivers. Swung through for strike number 2. 1-2 count on Wright. He kicks and delivers and throws a curveball right in there for strike number 3. So delicious curveball as he gets Kramer looking for out number 2. Stepping back up is Jakari Fleming. Fleming walked and hit a bomb in his 2 plate appearances. Alright, so we're back to action here as Wright looks to get Fleming out for out number 3, so 2 down. As Fleming hits a little dribbler and nobody's going to get him out. And great play by Caden Wilson, but Fleming runs that one out easily for a base hit. So nice play by Wilson, but Fleming was having none of it. Stepping up now is Maddox Lynn. So Wright comes set, kicks and delivers to Land. In his last at bat, Land hit a home run and singled in his first at bat. So single home run for Land. He's looking to continue his hot streak and do damage against Wright. Wright says, "I don't think so, sir. We'll see who wins." And it's fouled back. So 1-1 count now on Land. So 2 outs, 7 runs in for Icon Elite and ball. So 2-1 count now on Land. As your Bat City fans yell out words of encouragement, and Jakari Fleming takes off. Takes a little bit off of that one for strike number 2, as Fleming takes second without a throw. Wright comes set, kicks and fires, and it's driven back to through the pitcher, but Reyna comes up, attacks the baseball, grabs the ball, and throws it to Aguilar for the third out. So, going into the top of the third, it's 11-0. Icon Elite will be back here in just a few. Alright, pitching change for, no, not really. They said it was pitching change, but it's not. It's the same pitcher. And Nash pitches right down central for strike 1. Tyler Yunt looking to stay on fire here. And he kicks and fires. Yunt swings through that one for strike number 1. Or strike 2. So 0-2 count now on Yunt. As Nash comes set at the belt, kicks and fires into Yunt. And strike number 3, as Yunt swings through that one for the first out of the inning. Stepping in now is Jack Grames. Grames is hitting .357 for the tournament. with a 948 on base plus slugging. That's OPS for short. And I'll probably be saying that from now on. And the pitch, called strike one to Grames. While we're live here, we'd like to give a shout out to the Alex Reyna family watching all the way from Laredo, the Woodlands in San Antonio. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Thanks for listening and watching your Bat City Radio Sports Network. Alex has been doing awesome, and we're really proud of everything that he's been doing in this tournament and throughout this season. So 1-1 count now on Grames, as Jack is looking to do some damage here. And the pitch in. Called strike two. As Nash is not messing around. He's coming right after these hitters. And he pitches as Grames fouls that one back. Grames battling up there. Nice job by Jack. So 1-2 count now on Grames as kicks and delivers. Ball up and away for ball number 2. So 2-2 count now. As Jack is battling up there, doing a real nice job. As the first base umpire turns around. See all the action and commotion back here. And it's just me, buddy. And call strike 3 as Grames goes down looking. So 2 outs now for Bat City, and stepping in now is Kobe Holmes. Kobe grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. As Nash comes set, he kicks and fires. Holmes hits it deep to right center, and it's off the wall. He hits it to the bottom of the wall. Holmes with a long Cooperstown single. As Kobe Holmes reaches out and hammers the ball to right center for a hit for Bat City. That is your first hit of the game for Bat City. Great job, Kobe Holmes. All right, so nice hit there by Kobe. Stepping in now is Trajan Gabi. Trajan went down looking in his first plate appearance today.
Let's go, T.
Called strike 1 on Godby. Godby for the tournament hitting .421 with an OPS of 1.186, which is really awesome in case you wanted to know. And the second pitch into Godby. Called strike 2. I got to tell you, really impressed here by Nash as he's working right at the knees. Bat City having a hard time adjusting. As Nash comes set, kicks and fires to Godby. And Trajan battles on that one, does a good job of protecting on an 0-2 count. All right, so Holmes takes his lead off of first, and the next pitch into Godby. Godby swings through it for strike number 3, so 3 strikeouts in the inning for Nash. We go into the bottom of the third. It's 11-0. Icon Elite will be back in just a moment. So we got the first base umpire, Saul, out here talking to the broadcast booth here between innings. Saul, you're from Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, I am.
How are you enjoying your time so far here in Cooperstown?
It's baseball. I love it.
Baseball, and he loves it. We're in the same boat here. So how many more games do you have to umpire?
Well, tomorrow will be the championship round, so we won't know our schedule till tonight.
Gotcha. So they'll get their schedules tonight. Don't know if it's a round robin or not, but Saul is an amazing umpire. He's doing a great job so far here today, and so I can almost guarantee he's going to be in the championship game. He's doing such a great job. So great job, Saul. Glad you come by the booth, and thanks for being here. And we'll see you later. All right. Big shout out to first base umpire Saul. Thanks for being here. All right, so back to action here as right comes set in the bottom of third inning. It's 11-0, Icon Elite. And the pitch called strike one. So coming up to the plate here is Nash. Nash has homered and singled in his two at-bats today. Right comes set, kicks and delivers. And the ball is away as it gets by Ralston for a ball, so 1-1 count now on Nash. So right comes set, kicks and delivers, and it's fouled back. Oh, and it's off the pole. It comes back in. Ralston tries to make the play, but he can't quite get there. So those cat-like reflexes really paying off for Ralston, but he can't quite get that one. 1-2 count now. As right comes set, kicks and delivers. Call, strike three. So right gets Nash on call strike three for the first out. Stepping up now is Hayden Cook. Cook has lined out to center and grounded to shortstop for an error and scored in his last plate appearance. So right comes set and delivers to Cook. Just a bit outside, ball one. Just in case you're wondering, that's exactly what my shirt says. Been looking for that one all day. And the pitch by right, it's down in the dirt for ball number two.
Hi, Bubba. Let's go, Jacob.
Right comes set, kicks and delivers, and it's right at the knees for strike two. Or strike one, excuse me. I was getting a little ahead of myself, anticipating strike two on the next one. All right, and the sun has gone down a little bit, so it's a little easier to actually read the scoreboard, and it's in there. I told you it was going to be strike two. Man, are you guys listening to me or what? Got my Miss Cleo on today as I'm now predicting the future. So 2-2 count now on Hayden Cook. Right kicks and throws a curveball up and over the bat somewhere over the rainbow to work the count full. All right, so full count as Wright is looking to get a strikeout pitch to Cook, and it's right there for strike three as Cook swings through it. So 2 straight strikeouts for Jacob Wright. So nice job there by Jacob Wright. Stepping in is Dalton Jackson. Jackson has singled in his 2 at-bats and scored 2 runs. Jackson has the uncanny ability to put the bat out there, and the ball finds its way onto the bat, and he hits it. And ball one, as Ralston jumps for that one. Two outs, bottom of the third inning, 11-0 Icon Elite. As Wright kicks and delivers, and it's fouled back, and Ralston jumps on it just in case it decides to go back fair, because You know, we've seen that a plethora of times here at Cooperstown Dreams Park. However, it does not happen on that play. We can only hope. 1-1 count now on Jackson as right. Looking to put him away. And the pitch. I think that might have been outside. I don't know. It definitely wasn't high or low. But either way, it's a 2-1 count now on Jackson. As Hyder comes set, kicks and delivers. And it swung through for strike 2. Jackson was looking to put that one over the mountain, but swings right through it. And we have some chatter from right field. I didn't hear what he said, though, because I was yapping at the same time. As right comes set, kicks and delivers. And he throws him a curveball, but he fouls it off. All right, so we reset here. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 11-0, Icon Elite. As right comes set and delivers the next pitch into Jackson. And it's fouled off again as Jackson is battling up there. So Wright has struck out the first 2 batters here in this inning and has a 2-2 count now on Dalton Jackson. Wright kicks and delivers, and it's swung through for strike 3. So Wright strikes out the side. Beautiful job by Jacob Wright. 3 up, 3 down, going into the top of the 4th inning. It's 11-0. Icon Elite will be back here in just a moment. All right, we're back here as Xander Kovar steps in for Bat City as ball 1 is called. Kovar on the day has walked and stolen a base. 11-0, Bat City is down by just a couple runs here as Kovar swings through that one for strike 1. Kovar has had an absolutely amazing tournament here. Kovar is hitting .714 with a 1.683 OPS. In case you didn't know, that is off the charts cray-cray. And the pitch, called ball, I think. Yep, I just heard the umpire say 2-1. So 2-1 count now as Kovar digs in, looking to drop the thunder hammer. Kovar pops it sky high to second base as the shortstop comes over and takes over to make the play. So out number 1. So 1 down now. Stepping in is Caden Aguilar. Aguilar walked in his first plate appearance but was stranded at first.
Go, Caden!
Aguilar for the tournament is batting .409 with a .871 OPS. Nash comes set and delivers ball in the dirt for ball number 1. So Nash looks in, kicks and fires at Aguilar. Called strike 1. So 1-1 count now on Aguilar. Nash comes set, kicks and fires it in. Aguilar hits a hard ground ball up the middle. Second baseman can't make the play. Jakari Fleming comes up and throws him out at first base. As Fleming is down, not sure what happened. It was an amazing play by Fleming. So great play by there, Fleming. Good to see him up and smiling. And folks, that's an amazing way to play baseball. That's how you play it. 100% all day, every day, twice on Sunday. That's kind of like what we'd like to see here. So nice job by Fleming to get the out at first base. So 2 down now, a nice hit by Aguilar. But he can't quite beat it out as Fleming throws him out at first base. Stepping up now is Caden Wilson. Wilson went down looking in his first plate appearance. And he drives the ball to left field, but it is out of play, bounces off the tent-looking thingy, and does something else. So first strike into Wilson. Top of the 4th, 11-0, Icon Elite. And he kicks and fires it in, and Wilson drives it up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Throws and makes the play, so the shortstop ranges deep to his left behind second base. Picks it up and makes the play. Folks, these are not plays that we see on an everyday basis. They make them look routine. We'll be back at the bottom of the 4th inning, 11-0, Icon Elite. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Bat City Radio Network. right, we're back here for the bottom of the fourth inning as Wright is still in there pitching. As we get set here, if Icon Elite scores one more run, this game will be over as we have a 12-run limit after 4. And Wright pitches, and it's fouled back for strike number 1 to Aiden Phillips. Phillips has reached on an error and homered in his 2 at-bats so far today. Hyder kicks and delivers. It's up and in for ball number 1. So again, you hear the fans out here calling him Hyder quite a bit. We're going to tell the story behind that here. As Jacob signed up for THZ baseball this year, the jersey that he received, instead of saying Wright on the bat, it actually said Hyder for a kid from one of the other THZ teams. And so he just wore that jersey and rocked it for most of the season. As there's a foul ball over here by the booth, and oh, he can't quite make the play. As Uncle Will tried to make the play, but couldn't quite make it. He was ready for it as first base umpire Saul reaches over and says, "Give me that thing." All right, and puts it in his pocket. Great job, umpire Saul. So 1-2 count now on Phillips as Wright delivers. Phillips stays on it and fires it past the fans over there on the third base side. Icon Elite says, "Look, buddy, we paid your way here. Don't do any damage this way." All right, so Hyder gets another ball. And it's still a 1-2 count now on Phillips. As Hyder comes set, kicks and delivers. Ball is down and away as Ralston goes back there to grab it. Hyder comes set and delivers the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled back out of play. And Hyder comes set and kicks and delivers, and it's driven foul and out of play. Hyder comes set, kicks and fires, and it's driven deep to left center field, and this ball game is over as the Icon Elite win this one 12-0 as Phillips ends the game with a walk-off home run. Folks, we want to take just a few moments here and thank all of those who just supported your Bat City baseball team. We're going to run through these again. Norrell Insurance, Gerald Norrell for all of your insurance needs. Keller Williams Realty, Georgetown, and Round Rock. Many agents who gave through that will be naming those here in just a moment. Holly Schuler and First American Title. Kim Crow with Trinity Title of Texas. Glenn Katulik, your home critique home inspections. Bat City Gelato. Our friends Susan Adams, Mary May, the Matos family. Anthony Gianetti, Kevin Skurlock. Thank you so much, Umpire Saul. It was good to meet you. And a game ball given to me. I don't think it's meant for me, but I'm going to take it anyway. Thank you so much, Umpire Saul. Good luck as you continue your journey. Aaron Wyman and the Wyman family. Thank you so much, Aaron and Will. Susan Spivey, Tara Knight, Michelle Sherwood, Mary May, Ava Swookash, Laura Day. That's my mama. Thank you so much for giving. Ryan Godby, Willie Godby, Frank Cesarez. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. Devin and Bryce Sawyer, the Joyce Smith and family. My good buddy Jeff Burdick, Brian Haslam, Clyde Beckman, Chris Premier, Ramon Austria, Lee and Patsy Downs, Otis and Fanny Fields, and Kyle and Anne-Marie Robertson. Thank you so much for giving generously as your Bat City boys swing by here to give us all high fives. Great job, boys. You guys did a great job today. Amazing work. We also want to thank other folks behind the scenes. David Kovar for coming in early and setting things up all the time, every day, working hard. Donnie Graves for keeping the book. Great job, buddy. Sean Wilson for conveying information into the dugout. And for all the proud parents out here that were out getting drinks, and here comes Coach Clifton Cryer. Thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate you. Did an amazing job this week. And here comes Coach George Farley. AR-14, you got anything you want to say, buddy? You want to do a shout out? All right, we're going to hand this over to Alex Reyna. What do you want to say, bud? Shout out to anybody?
Yeah, my family.
All right.
They're watching, so
Awesome.
I'm really happy.
All right.
It was fun.
You did a great job this week, pal.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Live on the field with AR-14.
That's right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you, sir. That's right. So thank you so much to the coaches, George Farley and Clifton Cryer. Parents, you guys did an amazing job this week of keeping them fed, keeping them hydrated. We're just so grateful for everyone who made this opportunity possible for Bat City. With that note, this broadcaster, David Ralston, is going to go ahead and sign off here as Bat City drops this one to Icon Elite 12-0. Thank you so much for tuning in, and looking forward to seeing you later. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.